Hello. I had a few questions on the differences between the MaxXT 7303 and the 7304 Sanders. As you can see, there's a big difference in the two. This is the 7303 2.5 millimeter orbit. This one is used, or I use it, I should say, more like a finishing sander. Higher grits, medium speed. Usually when I get 220, something like that, if I want to go up that fine, I use this one here. It does a beautiful job with its variable speeds. This one here is the same model with a 5 millimeter orbit. It's more aggressive. I use this one at the beginning. Lower grits, higher speeds. Knocks down the material really quick and easy. Again, all of the MaxXTs have excellent dust collection. Variable speed on the 7303. So if you're going to be doing high grit, really fine finishes, the 2.5 is a good way to go. But if you're dealing with a rougher material, you're going to hate sanding because the 2.5 is really slow. That's why you see a lot of the guys complaining in all of their posts they hate sanding. That's because they're using a budget style sander that is actually smaller than the 2.5 millimeter. The 5 millimeter works perfect for just about anything you want to do. You can use it also on a higher finish or a higher grit. You can turn the speeds down on it. But again, this one is nowhere near as aggressive as this is. I like to use these when I get up into the higher grits, the finer finishes, or finer finishing. That's my choice. Now this monster is a 5 millimeter orbit. It is very powerful, very aggressive, really good on very rough material, like right off the sawmill. It'll knock all of those rough edges down. It also has a switch on the side. They call it a turbo mode. You put it in turbo mode, which just turns this thing into an absolute beast. Basically turns it into a grinder. This one here is, like I said, really good on like a slab type material. You really knock down some high spots. Really get it down so you can really start to shape it and finish it before you go to one of these. That's the choice here. When you put this thing into the turbo mode, it's a monster. Not what I would use, or nothing that I use every day in my shop. Once in a very great while, do I use one of them, or do I use this? My choice is the 5 millimeter r7303 for everyday sanding. I like to use a mesh material with a backing pad, and it is stuck on there so good you can't get it off, with a protective backing pad. Got a protective backing pad so it doesn't tear up my main pad. And I have that on all three of them. The links for all three will be down below in the descriptions. And I'll try to put the descriptions also down there if I have enough room to do it. But for everyday sanding, 5 millimeter r7303, excellent choice. If you're going to do something where you really want to get a smooth finish, high grit, 600-700 grit sanding, the 2.5 millimeter, set at medium speed, perfect for that. It's not real aggressive. It'll give you a nice, smooth, easy finish. And if you have a lot of material you need to take off quickly, the 7304 was your item of choice. Again, excellent sander, just very big, very powerful. And for most of the things I do, it's not a common use. So hopefully I answered your questions. Everyday sanding, 7303. Aggressive sanding, 7304. So thanks for watching.